Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching High Volts Gaming. Today we're playing some BeamNG.drive. We're going to be doing another Will It Mudbog video. In the first one I actually put a T-Series and a drag Moonhawk against each other to see which one would do better, right? And when I actually used the drag Moonhawk, I switched it over to some mud style tires instead of the drag tires. And one comment that I did get was that maybe it would have done better leaving the drag tires on it. So that's exactly what we're going to test today. Now, before we get started though, I always ask you guys to let me know if you want a shout out, so let's go ahead and read over a couple of those. Alright, so Crash Devils is the one who wanted to see which one was more grippy, the mud tires or the drag tires, so thank you so much for your request, brother. Let's go ahead and get on with a couple of shout outs here. Alright, Sweet Vid says, do a Drift 18 wheeler shout out. I've been trying the past couple vids. If you guys have been trying to get in the shout out, do just like Sweet Vids did and keep trying. Your name is bound to come up one of these days, right? Bryce Walker wants another shout out. No way, Bryce, I'm not doing that. Ultimate Loganator, do mudbogging again, like if you agree. Thank you so much for commenting, brother. Dr. Strategy says, shout out please. There you go, brother. You guys go check him out, show him some love. Alright, finish this off. We have Andrew, Liam, and SWAT Team Racing. Thank you guys for requesting the shout out. You guys all go check out their channels. You guys are absolutely awesome. Get your shout out requests in now. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for more shout outs in the future. Alright, so you can see here that we have two hoppers. They're identical hoppers. The the custom version, right? So all I've done is add the mud tires to the one and the drag tires to the other. We're over here on the ATE playground map, so we're just going to go ahead and put these things to the test. Go ahead and start off with the mud tires, because that's the one you would expect to at least do good, right? So we'll go ahead and have a run with this, and then we'll put the one with the drag tires on it and do a comparison, right? See which one did better. See if those drag tires just absolutely grip up so good that they grip in the mud too. One thing that I do know is that one of the latest updates with BeamNG.drive did have a lot to do with the tire grip and the different tire compounds, making the off-road tires better off-road and the on-road tires better on-road, right? Like you would expect them to be. So I don't know how I got in second gear here, but let's go ahead and give this thing. Why are we getting what? Oh, that's because this thing is not making a ton of horsepower. I'm used to using all the modded vehicles with the huge motors. This is basically just the stock hopper here. So let's go ahead and put it on down. Keep it in first gear. Wind it up here. Definitely doing good in the mud. No problem so far, which is to be expected, of course. These are the mud tires. This is an off-road vehicle, and it's just tearing up the mud. No problem at all. Alright, so we just blazed right across there. No problem at all. Let's go ahead and just keep on going here. We don't even have our differentials locked in or anything. Let's go ahead and lock in the diffs. Put it in low range. Shift up into second gear here. Oh, there's some deep mud right there in the middle. No problem for this hopper at all. Now, one thing I did notice is that on that drag tire version of this vehicle, it of course didn't have as much ground clearance, right? The tires weren't as tall, so of course that might limit it a little bit too, especially going through like the deep pit there in the middle. We're definitely going to try it out. I think this thing was actually happier in first gear, high range, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Once it gets revved up a little bit, it pulls no problem. Slinging some mud out the back. Definitely a good off-roading vehicle. I had no problems there at all. So let's go ahead and get that thing out of the way. Switch on over to the drag version of the hopper here. The drag tires on this off-road version. However you guys want to say it. You guys definitely also get your requests in or get your comments in now. Let me know what you want to see on an upcoming episode. Now, before we get in the mud, I have to do this. We've got to launch this thing. It's got it's got a four-wheel drive engaged, drag tires all around. Pretty impressive little launch there. It's certainly not a supercharged V8 in here or anything, but those tires definitely seem to grip up no problem here on the asphalt. No spinning at all. So let's go ahead and get this thing down in the mud. I already could definitely feel like we do not have as much traction. Let's go ahead and do a similar launch like we just did there. And it just absolutely lights up those tires, of course. Now this is kind of what I thought would happen. I didn't think that the drag tires would have that much grip off-roading, especially after the latest update. So, oh, there we go. We've got it stuck. Okay, so let's go ahead and lock in the diffs here. Throw her down into low range, see if we can pull our way out of here. Definitely do not have the traction that the off-road tires do. And like I was saying, I don't know if I even finished my thought, but you know, with that latest update, that is something that they were working on. So it's just really nice to see things getting even more realistic here in BeamNG.drive. Let's go ahead and reset our vehicle here. I want to get a little run up on that if we can. Maybe we can do a little bit of a splash down, see if we can at least get into that mud pit a little bit more. We also want to test these things in the dirt over here and see how they react just in the dirt here. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put it back into first gear. And well, they had pretty good amount of grip there, it seemed to me like anyway. Now this is a modded map, of course, so the dirt might not be perfect, or it might have just as much grip as the road here for all I know. I definitely know that when you get into the mud, you can spin those tires up no problem. They have very little traction at all. Let me go ahead and see if we can back up here. We have almost no room to actually get any sort of running start, but that's what we're going to try to do. All right, go, Hopper, go! Second gear, get it. It's just spinning them. No traction at all. We've lost our momentum now. Looks like we might have got stuck in the same exact hole we just got stuck a minute ago in. Oh, it pulled itself out. Get it, little drag, Hopper. For having no treads on them, they're definitely slinging a lot of mud up, aren't they? So I guess this was actually a pretty good test here. You know, I didn't think they were going to have as much traction, but you could definitely tell. I mean, these are drag tires. They are not meant for the dirt or the mud in any way, shape, or form, right? So they just don't work out here. So now we know. You guys definitely get your comments in. Let me know what you want to see on an upcoming episode of Will at Mudbog. Definitely get your shout outs in. You guys have an awesome day. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I'm Skip, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please smash that thumbs up button if you did enjoy it. Click over here to check out some of our other videos. I'm Skip, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.